Should Fortnite account level mean something? Here's how you can check it. So point number one to bring across is usually the account level draws all the way back to Season 1, guys. This is when you first made your account. So for here, this is like Season 3 gameplay. I have played Season 1 though. It saves all your data and all your stats and everything, all your kills, all your wins from all the way back to Season 1 whenever you start your account, which means that older players will have an advantage on this account level. So this is something to note as we go further on into the discussion. So for point number two, we gotta realize that just because you're a high account level doesn't mean you're good. So clearly Fortnite is a very evolving game. Like, it changes from season to season, there's new stuff, and just because you're having a high account level doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna be the best. So clearly I started in Season 1, as I mentioned before, but I have a pretty high account level. However, there are kids nowadays that can pick up this game so fast. And just because they, having a low account level doesn't mean anything. Account level is just very XP based, and that's something that you really need to pay attention to and really pay attention to note, is that just because you have a very high account level doesn't mean you're good. Now that I've explained account level to you, now we can return to the main question, the title of this video. Should account level reap any rewards? So what I'm talking about is, like, if you reach level 300 account level, should you get a skin? Should there be something that notifies the community that you are high account level? This kind of rewards the older Fortnite players, the people that started really early, because there was hardly any skins back then. Everyone knows that, and nobody wanted to buy a battle pass back in Season 2. Like, nobody really knew what it was, and it cost money, and nobody had that incentive at the very beginning. And default skins were huge and very rampant back then. So I think this is a good way to kind of, tell the community, hey, I have a really high account level and I should be noticed for it. I've played a lot of Fortnite, and clearly I've had to play a lot in the past to have this high of an account level. I didn't start yesterday, and I'm not a pro starting yesterday. So I think this is something just to keep in mind. I'm going to go in more detail here about why I think that you should get rewards for being a higher account level, and some possibilities of what we could do with that. Please excuse my bad building here. This was like Season 6, I believe, and I wasn't that good at building, but I knew it was getting important, so I started to get a little bit better at building. But unfortunately, going back to the main topic here, unfortunately, we can't really reward Season 1 players or Season 2, Season 3 players for their participation back in the game back in the day. That'd be optimal. Like, hey, we're going to reward you for, playing back in the day. We're going to give you this awesome skin. We're going to make this new skin that proves and shows to people that even though you were a default back in the day, we appreciate your time back in Season 1, Season 2. The reason why I can't do that is because nobody recorded stats back then. Fortnite wasn't that large of a game, and really a lot of the Fortnite stat trackers starts in Season 5 and such like that, when Fortnite was getting huge. So this is just another thing. The bad thing about possibly doing this is because, or something that you can't really clarify, that would be awesome if we could, is distinction in between which season you started at. I think that'd be a really cool idea, is, hey, this guy started in Season 1, let's give him a skin. Basically just give him one skin, or a skin for each season that they played at. And I think that'd be a really cool idea, but I think it's kind of impossible to do. So here's the ultimate solution I think we should do in order to make this reward people for their prior playing time in Fortnite. So appreciate this old classic little victory royale here. Since it's kind of impossible to reward specific people for starting at specific seasons, and it's really kind of hard to track that, I think the best solution would be to reward people for their account level. Typically, for a Season 8 and Season 9 starter will not have as high of an account level as people that started Season 3. So I believe for this, we should reward people for higher account levels. That kind of tells the community, hey, this person started really early in playing Fortnite, and they know what classic nostalgic Fortnite looks like. But please feel free to leave a comment down below, and let me know what you guys think about this, because I think this is a really interesting topic, and I think it'd be cool if Epic Games would somehow reward their classic old players for starting the game back in the day, back when the game was personally better in my opinion. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Please share this with your friends. I did work hard on this, on the points and everything along those lines, and I really do hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you, everyone.